Good morning, it's 8:55. Thanks for watching. I'm Brittany Dobbins. Rock Island Mayor Mike Thombs will give his State of the City address this morning at 10 o'clock at Bally's Casino. This is a chance for Thombs to highlight accomplishments the city has made in the last year. He's also looking at his vision for 2024 as a community, quote, moving forward together. The event is open to the public and light refreshments are going to be served. A man from Galesburg will spend 12 years in federal prison for a credit union robbery. Theus Randolph was sentenced late last week. Randolph pled guilty to charges back in July. He and two others were accused of robbing the gas and electric credit union on 4th Avenue in Rock Island back in April of 2022. Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds plans to change a key portion of her massive education bill. That's after parents, teachers, school administrators, and even state lawmakers expressed concern about her idea to limit area education agencies, or AEAs. The current proposal would restrict the agencies to only provide special education services. A change to that plan would not be as limiting. With her proposed change, AEAs would be able to provide general education and media services if schools want it. Other change would send money for special education directly to public school districts. Then districts would have more say about what AEAs would do for them. And Illinois is sending $160 million to help cities in the state manage the influx of migrants coming from the south. A state senator from the Quad Cities says Congress needs to get its act together to address the problem. Senator Mike Halpin made the comments after a ribbon-cutting ceremony for a new financial center. Our Quad Cities News asked him about the migrant situation and what should be done in the area if there's an influx of migrants. Take a listen.
I think the most important thing to remember is that we've always been a welcoming community here in the Illinois Quad Cities, whether it's Rock Island, Moline, East Moline, Silvis, or any number of them. It's important that if that situation arises and we do have additional refugees or migrants here in the area, that we treat them as people as they are and do our very best to assist them how we can. But again, we can't do it alone.
Halpin says a long-term solution needs to come from the federal government. Chicago and the surrounding areas are taking the brunt of the migrant increase. Chicago has more than 14,000 migrants being housed at 28 different shelters. And that's a look at your local news. Now here's Deanna with your local Pinpoint forecast.
Well, this morning we are going to be dealing with some slick roads and slippery sidewalks as well, or any elevated surfaces this morning again that have not been touched. So give yourself that extra time and please be careful. This is only the beginning of this pretty active stretch that we're going to have here across the area these next couple of days. Here's a look at your traffic update this morning along Interstate 74 bridge. You're on Interstate 80 again. Things are looking pretty good, and remember to take it slow as you're out the door. Now we are dealing with mostly cloudy conditions here this morning, and then we're going to catch a little bit of relief from the system as we get into later on tonight. That's when we're going to have a second system that's going to be bringing us some freezing rain, widespread rain actually across the area, as well as some snow, a little bit of a wintry mix as we get into tomorrow around this time. So definitely want to give yourself some extra time and well be weather aware here, as a lot will be changing. So pretty active next couple of days, even as we get into tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, giving us some more widespread rain. Temperatures the next couple of hours are already trending into those 30s, and again we're going to be very consistent in those 30s, dealing with mostly cloudy conditions. Here's a look at your 10-day local Pinpoint forecast, and like I mentioned, active these next couple of days. We should be clearing out as we get into Friday, dealing with mostly cloudy conditions, and as we get into next week, that's when we start to see a little bit more sunshine and temperatures that are going to be trending well in the upward direction, and we could be seeing possibly some 50s as we get into the beginning of February.
Oof. All right, thanks Deanna, and thanks for watching. For news anytime, anywhere, just go to ourquadcities.com.